A lot has happened since you got on the plane last night. Really, really crazy, unbelievable. We have multiple helicopters airlifting patients.
On the 7th of October, like a few thousand Israelis, I woke up to a rocket fire and mortar fire about a meter from where I slept. That happened to be the base I was serving in at the time. And we see terrorists. When we look at each other, we're like, this is it, we're under attack. I was actually injured twice. I did get hit with a little shrapnel from an RPG. Me and my friend got hit with a spray of bullets.
My father-in-law walked into the house and he was on the phone with his brother, who had just gotten a call that Stav, his grandson, was being helicopter airlifted to Hadassah hospital.
In the hospital, I started thinking, wow, I really could have died. In Hadassah and Karim, I underwent 10 or 11 surgeries.
Every day to see him, he was laying in the ICU for many, many, many days, even weeks, and then transferred to the unit. And seeing him today in this completely different physical and emotional, mental state, it was amazing.
How are you? Good to see you. Oh my God, you look amazing.
For the last 23 years, I'm a nurse at Hadassah. I saw patients overcoming boundaries and healing when the mind is stated to being better.
אני נכנסתי ראשון לאחד הבתים, ואיך שאני ממש מגיע להיכנס אליו, אני מרגיש איזשהו בום חזק, ואני נופל לתוך הבית. ובאמת, שם אני רואה אותם יורים עליי, ואני אומר שמע ישראל.
He was hit in his neck, his abdominal, his legs and his arm.
אני לא מרגיש לא את הידיים, לא את הרגליים, אני לא יודע מה הפציעה שלי, חוץ מזה שאני מרגיש שיורד לי דם מהצוואר. והתעוררתי 2.5 שבועות אחר כך.
It was a very hard moment. I had, at that time, 2 kids in the army in Gaza. Then they said, your son Yair was severely injured. I didn't know what to expect. If his body is whole, maybe he lost a limb. I was wishing that his mind is okay. If his mind is okay, he can face challenges and overcome them.
I came here on a wheelchair, and now thank for Hadassah, I'm back on my feet and can walk and run. Thank you, Hadassah.
We started to hear rumors going all around of shooting and attacking, of all kinds of situations that we didn't understand. No one knew. In all the shift, I was okay. I was always going around, smiling to the women pregnant, coming to give birth. I wanted to be with them, but it was very, very hard. And I remember around 4 o'clock, I got down and I started tearing. On October 7th, me and my family, we went to volunteer in a military base. And in the morning, there was a lot of rockets and a rocket attack, and we ran to the shelter. We were told that there's a soldier that is wounded, and I told the logistic commander that was there, Yoav, that I'm a nurse, maybe I can help. She had a very bad head injury. All her eye was out, she was a lot of bleeding, and she just lay down, and I think she lost her conscience, which saved her life afterwards. And then I saw another soldier, but then when I looked at him, I saw that something was weird with his uniform, and only then I understood that that's a terrorist. He just picked up his Kalashnikov, his weapon, and he shot me a bundle of bullets. She got shot in the elbow, she got shot in the chest, in the stomach. They don't know what's the situation exactly, and they hope she'll be okay. They don't know if she will have a hand or not. Michal is my twin sister. When I saw her the first time, I just cried. She was a mess. She was half a person. She couldn't move her hand. And since then, I went to rehab. Now I'm still doing rehab here in Hadassah, Mount Scopus. And it works. My hand is getting back to life. Thank you, Hadassah.
Most of the injury was neck, chest, left and right arm, and left and right leg.
We'll get him in the trauma room, I guess, first, and then we'll continue to intensive care unit.
I'm a medic, a combat medic. I was in the north of Gaza, and I was injured from an IED, improvised explosive device. I was in a narrow alley. I have a hole in my chest. I was injured in my neck and in my back. I could not move my both hands and my both legs. I could not move from the bed. They feed me, they shower me.
I'm also a major in the army. I was in an operation in Khan Younis. Suddenly I see one of the commander of my units that come to me and say that I have to go back to Israel. There is someone in the hospital. He didn't know what his condition. I didn't know that it was Shlomo. Shlomo is my younger brother. He's younger than me 15 years.
Hours of him, I started to walk and run again, but now I'm almost independent. I was helpless, so I started to think that I not maybe make it and I will be handicapped. But now it's good.
And as a doctor and as a big brother, I can't be happier.
I'm very thankful to Hadassah, and I hope it will be finished soon and I will return to the routine of life. Thank you.